Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ian.
I'm Jiggly Wiggly.
And we are back with more My Hero Academia, finally, again. This will happen more often than not. For those new, sorry. But, doing what we can. Last episode, Austin, do you remember at all what happened? I'll give you a clue if you don't. Uh-oh!
Oh yeah, Miro.
I loved him so much.
Play damsel in distress.
Oh, I hope I don't die.
Oh god, I sure hope I don't fall in these sharp rocks.
But yeah, it was like training for everybody on rescue. Bakugo and what was it? Kirishima, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kirishima and Kaminari were kind of the last bit that took out a Sun Eater. Poor Sun Eater. Bakugo, this were any other show, would have just killed him. Like, he'd be dead right now. You literally blew him up point blank.
But did he?
I mean, there was a cloud skull in the sky.
True.
So, and there was that whole weird thing with Hawks, right? His name Hawks and liking Dabi. Chances, okay, so watching it during editing, thinking that it's possibly just because they're not just gonna straight up, hey, he's bad.
My favorite part,
yeah, I know,
about that entire thing is at the beginning I was just like, you know what, I totally trust this dude. And then as soon as they showed that, we were both just like,
you're late. I'm pretty sure it was just like because freaking when they first met up, what's his? Oh crap, I'm blinking.
Endeavor,
thank you. He was just on the brink of collapsing and possible death if Hawks wasn't there. I'm assuming there was like a truce, huh? Like Hawks shoots from Endeavor.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, well, I helped you with the feathers now. No, but yeah, I'm assuming it was a truce thing, like rewatching it, and after the adrenaline had went away. I'm assuming they just went on a truce and was like, hey, we'll have this meeting, we'll see where this goes. That's my only way that I can think of this is gonna go with Hawks not being the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for that.
I'm thinking. Here's how I think. It was just a really obvious edit.
So there's just two scenes
that
were just cropped together.
That were just cropped.
They were nowhere near the same room.
Here's what it was. I tried so freaking hard not to laugh during the lineup.
You didn't do very well.
I know.
It's very obvious.
It was just really funny.
Which one was it? What made you laugh?
Well, I will show you if you go back to it.
Is it one? I know it was one of them. Which one was it? Which one was it?
Well, it's just the difference in character between them.
Yeah. When I saw them, there was the bald dude with the.
Oh no! Just go back. Just.
The one before him or what?
No, just.
I'll go back and make sure where there's no credit.
Okay.
Is it because of the?
So he said that he didn't recognize, or he couldn't tell the faces of two.
Of the two black guy things?
Yeah.
That's what made you laugh?
No.
Just everything?
Just the difference in character. I forgot her name.
Oh.
So I was just like, alright, look at this lineup. Alright, so you have Shannon, Popeye.
Shannon?
Yeah, her name's Shannon.
This one?
Yeah, Shannon. He's Popeye.
How does he look like? He looks nothing like Popeye.
For a split second, I just saw the bald head.
Okay.
And I was like, Popeye. Yep, that's Popeye.
Sure.
That dude, we need to come on. Oh, crap. I couldn't think of a name for him.
Okay.
Of course, Scar. And then the sun god Ra at the end.
You just look like. I guess. Austin, are you okay?
Look at him.
He didn't look.
They look completely different. Like, just the character, just. That dude looks like the most powerful being in the universe.
I'm assuming now this could be just spitballing the representation of them.
No.
I don't think. I'm assuming his power has something to do with being on fire or something like that.
Or just being a golden god.
I doubt it. Because these two are just completely shrouded.
Well, yeah.
It's like the further away, the more solidified in reality they are.
I mean, the other 4 were fine.
Ish, the first 2. The first one, obviously, because that was the one most recent besides All Might. And then the second one, the other 2 were just like, colorified.
I don't know, man. I just find it really funny looking.
I mean, it's very beguiling. I personally can't find the exact same humor that you do.
It's just like, yeah, these 3 people are like, oh, they use, oh my god.
Now, what worries me,
the
though,
most powerful being in the universe.
Turns out he literally is just like, that's just him.
He's the weakest one.
He's just like a flower.
Yeah. He's the
no,
weakest
but
one. Literally
what worries me is that the main guy, is like, we're way past the Singularity. So we gotta speed things up, brother.
Yeah, he's probably
You're only using 20%.
Probably the reason why he's like, oh, by the way, I gave them everyone powers.
Wait, what?
That's what One For All did. He was like, I gave everyone powers.
Oh, the bad guy?
Yeah. All For One.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I gave everyone powers.
Yeah.
I restarted the Earth.
Well, we already knew that the reason what started All For One, or One For All, was All For One trying to give him his brother powers.
Well, yeah.
But it backfired because he had a power, but it was only to pass down his own power, which at the time was nothing. So it's like somebody who has the ability to copy somebody's power, but in a world where there's no powers, it's almost useless, or it is useless.
That's what I'm saying.
But he had it.
He restarted Earth.
I mean, it's the same. It's just with new people.
Yeah, so he restarted.
With the same people that beforehand too.
He changed the timeline.
I don't think that's what happened.
He could have.
Now,
using the power of the sun god.
No, you were saying before about Shigaraki, and that he might be.
Well, I know that it straight up said it.
Mm-hmm. Now I know that can be, but the fact that actually her child gave birth to said person, the fact that she knew, she put him in a freaking
incubator.
No, and I think she put them. No, she just left. She just left. And
she was 1.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, there was the reason behind that. I feel like that would take away a little bit from the reveal. Like, wait a minute, he's her grandson. Oh my god! If they're just kidding, he's not actually her grandson. I feel like that would be a bit muddled.
Unless he messes with the time and he's actually her grandson, but also 1,000.
So about the actual episode.
Just saying.
So good news. He's not bad. Hawks
I told
is
you.
Okay. No, well, like I said, during editing, I was like, well, maybe he was. Well, I was still kind of wrong. I was like, maybe it's just like, hey, we have a truce so that at least Endeavor is not gonna be dead, and I'll come talk to you. We'll do this. I want to arrest you. But then this isn't how it was supposed to go, and that kind of worried me.
I had full faith.
No.
Besides, you're not without blame yourself. You said you bring a random prologue.
What did I just say?
No, you did not. Nope. Play it back. It sucks because right before this I said I have full faith in the man. This sucks.
That was true. I did say that, and then immediately it was just like
every time it was like, oh.
Yeah. And then I like how we were talking about that earlier today, and then it's just like she was like, it was supposed to go this way.
And but luckily we were right before we were wait, maybe he's a double agent or triple agent, and turns out he is. He's just poor guy. He's under some stress right now.
Yeah, and then they're just like, oh, by the way, he's a child soldier.
Well, they didn't put him out on the field as a child. They trained him from a young age. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that that's not the case. They said they're gonna train. They're gonna train him up to be better. Because he started out as the youngest hero, but I think it was supposed to be actually 18. They stated when he started, he's 22, 26 right now.
The thing that worries me is when he was just like, you send me on this mission. I can't say no. Boy, you
Well,
good.
I think it might be that like it's my like he's feels pulled to do so.
I'm
like,
hoping that,
or-
and not
or-
like straight up just be like,
not mind
don't-
control, but like
we're just gonna have to kill your family. It's just gonna happen.
I think it's more just like this is an order kind of a thing.
Well, yeah.
I don't think it's more so just like
Well, yeah. Of course, there's an order, but it's like he doesn't technically have.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I mean, like it's not so like, hey, so this is a possibility of a mission. You want to do this? It's like, so you're doing this.
You're doing this.
I don't think it's. I don't think it was.
not.
And they're just like, well, all right, we tried. That's it. We're doomed.
Your family's missing.
But yeah, they came in after he's. I mean, still, Hawk's impressive as a young lad. He's like he saved apparently a whole bunch of people, and then they went to his parents. Hey, let us take care of you.
He's literally the second best character in this entire show.
But they're like, yeah, they went to the family. Let's take care of you, which is cool perks. But like,
at what cost?
manipulating the parents is like, hey, well, we're gonna use your kid, and
Give
we're
us
gonna
your
train
son.
him, and yeah. Ta-da! I'm wondering what would have happened if they had bucked that. Like, legally,
In terms of family, you have.
I would assume there has to be some form of, checks and balances as per the legal world of morality.
Yeah.
and that there's no corruption.
Of course.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the show, because this show honestly hasn't like shown any element of corruption in.
Yeah, they've been very like black and white. Like these are the good guys, these are bad guys.
Yeah, what's his Sting. They have elements where some bad guys, like you understand where they're coming from.
Oh yeah, but he was also very obviously a bad guy.
doing things the wrong way.
Yeah.
But
I'm just saying it hasn't been like, oh, these guys are the good guys, but it's because of corporate corruption.
There has been the whole thing with Endeavor.
Somewhat bad.
There's the whole thing with Endeavor, since the beginning of the series.
But he was a bad guy. Like there's no.
He was
black
a
and
terrible
white
person.
Yeah.
He was just. But like then they kind of show what the reasoning behind it, which doesn't at all justify why he did what he did.
I'm saying that this is new. That it's just like, well, now it's starting to get more just like.
So I don't know. Like, will they go into just like, this government be shady?
That's when we find out that All Might was actually a villain the entire time.
So All for One is actually One for All.
Yes.
My God, but.
Refuse.
I worry just because first we've gone off of Full Metal. We've put that away. We put that aside. No need for intertwined, complicated corruption delved into the inner workings of hero life. I don't want it. Here's the thing. Because I've stated it before, I feel like the author of Superpowers derives a lot of his material from My Hero. Just because there's a lot of power similarities. Now, I know that there are power similarities in other genre of heroes, but like a lot of similarities. Like I said, with Aizawa and his his power nullifying ability.
Eyes.
Yeah, the way he does it, because like they have a lot of things that match, that parallel the books. Now, in the series, for those that care about spoilers of books and want to check this out, don't go any further. I'll put up a sign, but. Like, there's corruption within, like, the hero government aspect of it, and, like, very deep within, like, decades of just manipulation and crap. So, if he's read the manga, because I have no idea how far the manga goes, and I don't know if they go into that, I'm worried.
Well, if I'm being honest, I think My Hero stole from Sky High, which also had the same similar aspects.
No.
Yeah.
She was somebody who was babified and then grew up, and she wasn't in the hero system.
And we have just seen a man who could have very well done the same. That's actually the whole grandchild. He was sitting back in time.
Guys, that's it for My Hero Academia.
What if? This whole show is just ends with Sky High.
No.
It's like that. It's like,
No, I do want to go into a couple of the aspect with Endeavor and the kids. Now, when we left off with the last season of the finale, we obviously saw Shoto like having a freak out and worrying about his pops. we weren't sure where that was gonna go and how that would develop their relationship.
I didn't expect them to try to move so quickly.
I feel like they're going at a pretty decent, relatively real pace. Like with Natsuo, he's like, there's no room for you to ask. I'm out. I can't do this. There's Shoto. He's like, I'm never gonna forgive you.
I'm more worried about what happened to the older brother. They didn't exactly go into that.
Natsuo?
Like that. No. He said, what happened to our older brother?
Oh wait, I might have forgotten. Where was that? Have we seen? I'm trying to remember what all we've seen of like the flashbacks and like how many we would see. I thought there were more than just not including Shoto, than the other three, than Toya, Natsuo, and Fuyumi. I thought there were others.
I do not know. I've never seen Toya before.
Well, we probably have. We just haven't seen him
Unless
present time.
Oh, but what if Toya's Dabi? What if it turns out it's him?
He does seem to hate him a bit. And he has a blue...
He did show up and he's just like, oh, what are you doing? I didn't expect to see you.
He does have
Because
blue...
then he was just like, oh, I didn't expect
and it's
number one here.
And it's blue fire?
Cut out what I said. I don't want any more of this prediction bullshit. No.
No, because
None of it.
Like the way the ice power works.
There's no speculation.
The ice kind of the ice
don't
DNA
do not
alter the fire color.
Do not reason this. There's nothing to do with it. I don't care.
So going to Shoto. Going to Shoto. We're moving on.
Uh-huh.
But I just like that they tackled that so soon, but also they're not rushing it. You know what I mean? Like it's not Shoto's is not just gonna accept you know what, we'll give it a shot. It's more just like, I'm gonna keep watching, seeing how you'll do, and whether you deserve to at least be acknowledged as my father. Which is oof.
Yeah, I like how the daughter the entire time we're just like.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad for her. She's wanting to patch things out. Her mom's just she's happy. I was hoping we could start to work. And now Fuyumi, baby steps, Chica. He's at least giving him room to work his way into the father realm. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's a pretty big step for Shoto after all this time.
Episode 90? What the?
It's collectively
Jesus,
season 1, episode 1 is episode 1.
Episodes?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
It's not that much considering there's 5 seasons.
Christ!
I kind of wish they were. I'm wondering what he's going to be doing with Natsuo. How he's gonna Are they gonna come back with that now? I don't. I feel like they wouldn't just come back and their conversation starting and then he just walks away or anything. I just don't know why they would end it there if they're not gonna just do more with that.
It's just he goes outside and talk to him, and it's just a wild goose chase.
Wait,
he constantly walking away.
Wait, hold on, please, not so. Hold on.
Hey.
But Dabi, the blue ice fire, the fact that he could. I'm telling you, man, Mother with the ice powers, DNA colored the fire, blue fire, confirmed. That's it for this week's episode of My Hero Academia. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's,
another one of these
another
stupid,
episode
dumb,
soon,
theorizing
you can check out
moments
subscribe,
that actually
Patreon for
turned
early
out
access stuff.
To happen.
See you guys.
I will murder Hollis.
There we go.